So I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me. But I'm right here. I mean, the year is about to end, which is crazy. It feels like it just started. Actually, I'm fucking lying out of my ass. That is not true. This year has been one of the longest, if not the fucking like, it feels like this year alone has been 100,000 years. So I don't know why I just lied out of my butt. But, as I was saying, this year had been very eventful. Like, very eventful. Not just for me, maybe, but also for like pop culture, for everybody. So we're just gonna list, I guess, let's say 5 things. 5 things that I loved this year, and then we're gonna categorize them. And we'll just see whether we agree or disagree in some things. We're going to start right off with 5 movies that I was floored with this year. Like, it doesn't even have to be like something that was made this year. It was just something that like really sat with me. And no, I have not watched Wicked nor Nora, so please leave me alone. I have not watched it, and I do plan on watching it. But please, I know, I'm late. And who knows, if I had watched it, maybe I would have put Wicked on here, but I haven't. I'm sorry, okay? I'm really sorry. So I'm going to list it not in particular order. I'm just going to list it. Honorable mention, two movies are getting honorable mentions. One is Everything Everywhere All at Once, and I do not care. I do not care if it was made in 2022. It has still impacted my life. And if I watched it in 2022 when it first came out, I do not care, because it has impacted my life in ways that people will not be able to comprehend with their minds. It is impossible. It's just not. The way that I consumed Everything Everywhere All at Once should be studied, because it changed me fundamentally. If I could have sex with a movie, it would be that movie. Which is kind of weird, actually. I'm going to take that back, because that movie reminds me a lot of my family. So, actually, if I could just like be buried with a movie when I die, it's going to be Everything Everywhere All at Once. So take that information with what you will. It really, I cannot even begin to explain. I feel like I should have a whole separate video just talking about Everything Everywhere All at Once, just because of its impact. And again, crazy, late, turned, young. It was everything. It got Oscars. I ran that Oscar campaign. That was me. You think they would have won without me? No. I ran that Oscar campaign. Another honorary mention would be, because it came out in 2023 and I technically saw it in 2023, which is Godzilla Minus One. It was such a perfect way to end my year then, you know? It was a perfect, not even end, just start my year. Remind myself what humanity really is. That fucking movie again. Another movie that just, I came out. Pause. Another movie where I came out of the theater feeling fucking amazing, rejuvenated. It felt like my soul was cleansed just because of the themes of the movie, but also the acting, the way that it was, the production, Godzilla himself. Amazing, astonishing, gaggy. That's what it was. That was really gaggy. And also, like, oh bitch, Found Family. Come here. Found Family You think I was gonna say no to that? Like, fucking think hard. I'm so sorry. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. But, like, I found family. It was amazing. And, you know, it was Asian people. So I loved it even more. Sorry, Legendary Studios. But it was amazing. Couldn't ask for more things. Couldn't ask for any better ending, any better way of storytelling from Godzilla Minus One. They perfected their craft. I loved it. Now, down to the number one list, I will say the Iron Claw clawed me, took a hold of me. It was amazing. It is very sad. It is based on a true story. It is very fucking sad. But the way that the story was told, fucking chef's kiss. It was amazing. It's almost like bonding with the people who were in the theater, who was watching this very traumatic and very sad movie. And it felt like I was just in a community where I was like, yeah. And then most of the people that went in to watch were wrestling fans themselves. So it was like really awesome to see like it kind of be in mainstream media. Would I even say mainstream? But like just to see how like the technicalities work with like the way of wrestling storytelling and how it is like it's very complex and it is fucking that serious for some people. And it is actually that serious for me too, but it is so much serious for other people who literally risk their lives, cut connections with people who stop going to school just because they love this industry so much. It is so good. And I'm glad that it was finally kind of shown to light in like mainstream media where it's like, man, this shit is hard. Like everybody makes fun of wrestling, but it's not like chill on it. Chill. It gets goofy sometimes. I will say that. But it is a craft. And some people love that shit. Like to their core. And they will do anything for that entertainment just for people to keep watching, to keep smiling, to keep cheering them on, to keep booing them. Loved it. Loved the movie. Loved it. Malignant. You're so special to my heart. Everybody hated you. You were fucking perfect. You were. Like, some people will never understand the campiness and the fun that Malignant brought to us. Like, some of you bitches don't like to have fun anymore, and that is just unacceptable. When I first watched that movie, I had no expectations coming through, right? And all I knew is that it was a movie in 2021 and it was supposed to be a horror movie, thriller horror, and basically that's all I went with. Literally went in blind with my friends, and we just fucking turned it on, and we didn't even know that something magical would happen to us. And that was the experience of Malignant. They didn't understand you, Malignant, but I do. I fucking do. I loved you. And I still do. I will defend you till my last breath. Third one. Challengers. Need I say more? It gave us everything. Every single drama, the soundtrack we needed. It was amazing. Zendaya, mother to us all. A mother at that young age, a mother to us all, carrying us on her back just for our entertainment. It is crazy. Mike Face and then Josh O'Connor, those two little gay bitches. Love them. Love them. Love the way that they acted. Love the way, again, their eyes, their facial expressions. Zendaya's bob alone was lethal as fuck. Like, that alone could have won awards. Just the way her bob was bobbing. You know, Tashi taught us something important to us all. Because why have one boyfriend when you can have two? Another one is I Saw the TV Glow. I will say that movie is very, not just sad. I feel like sad is such a simple way to put it, but there was something like longing in that movie that I like felt so comforted in. Owen is basically, well, my interpretation of it, I don't know if it's the same for everybody or if it's that the intent of it or it's not, but I saw that like that they longed to be like a trans woman. So, or to even start that transition and kind of longed for that freedom of like expression. So there was some stuff that I like, of course I'm a cis woman, I can't like completely understand that, but I did understand like some aspects of it where I was like, damn, bitch, sometimes I do long for another person that could have been me, but I can't, like, I couldn't bring myself to just break that boundary or stand up for myself or do this. So watching that movie again, so good. So good. I feel like there was a certain sadness in that movie that can't be replicated that much. That was genuinely one of the best longing movie I've ever watched. One of the best movies that came out. I saw the TV Glow. Again, I came out really like I came in re- I came in blind for that movie, so I didn't really expect anything, but all I knew it was supposed to be kind of like eerie and a thriller, but it ended up being more profound and more honest than I'd imagined. So I liked the surprise and I loved it. My fifth movie is The Substance, and what can I say? Cunt. Can't take that away from them. It was cunt. It was amazing. It was a little bit campy. It was amazing. Where to start? It was such an interesting film. It was really good and it had everything, and I think it was such a good concept to show like how fucked up and basically like how ageism in Hollywood, and not even just in Hollywood but like in industries like work industries, how you can be so easily replaceable with a younger person or maybe even someone that looks better than you just because of your physicalities and whatnot. Like, it makes me so sad because I work in an industry where my clients, they come up to me and they're like, I don't know, I feel like this kind of makeup doesn't suit me well because it's for the younger generations, it's for the younger people. And I'm like, fuck, no, no, no. If you want to do something, just do it. Mostly for my girls out there, if you want to try something, just fucking try it. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Because if you feel good in it, you feel comfortable in it, then you should be able to just do it. Like, that just doesn't apply to makeup, my love. Listen to me. Listen to me. You're not too old. And even if you are old, who gives a shit? Just do whatever you want. But it was such a good take. Love the movie. Demi Moore was really, really fucking good. Margaret, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna butcher her last name, but like Margaret too was really good. It was just fantastic. And it gave me a lot of vocal stems. Okay, so this one I'm going to base off my top 5 songs based on my Spotify Wrapped. Not exactly like my top 5, but what I felt like should have been my top 5. So the first one is Vampire Empire by Big Thief. Sorry, love a good like longing, yearning song. And Toxic and whatever. So yeah, I did fucking love that song actually. Can't seem to let me go, so I can't find surrender, and I can't keep control. You turn me inside out, and then you want the outside in. You spin me around, and you ask me not to spin. You say you wanna be alone. But love that song. How could you not? Over spring break, I was listening to ETA a lot. I was out with my friends in California, and we just couldn't stop playing it. It was just so infectious, and it's that loud ass fucking song, loud ass beat, that loud ass intro, where it's just like don't. It's just every time I hear that loud ass beat, like starting the track, it just like energizes me. I feel like even at like my worst days, an ETA plays, and I'm just like, fuck this song. But it just gets me grooving. What kind of person would I be if I didn't say Hot to Go was in my list? Took everyone by a storm. It was the YMCA of our generation, and it was just good. It's so good. Closer by Geo. Again, amazing, delicious, scrumptious. Like, needed that song yesterday. Loved that song. Like, the whole year I was just playing that song over and over and over and over and over. It was one of the best things I've ever heard in my life. It was just so sensual. It was just so fun. It was upbeat. It makes me want to do the white woman dance with it. You know? It just makes me want to do the white woman dance. I just can't leave you alone. Can we get even closer? You not want to do the white woman dance. Once you hear that song going, the music is like flowing. It's so good. It's so good. Oh God, fuck. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It just puts me in such a good, like, upbeat, like, I don't know, it's just mood. It was amazing. It's like, that was her water. That was her water. It was. This song, the next song, VAS by Megan Thee Stallion, the only reason why I bumped that shit so hard was because I saw it in a Matt Murdock and Karen Page edit, where it just says, like, they're both ain't shit because Matt is with Elektra technically, and Karen is with Frank Castle, and it spoke to me, and I'm like, yes, you people aren't shit. You people aren't shit. And you know what? Nobody is technically. And just that song ruled my world for most of October, November. It was crazy. Just nonstop. And even up till now, nonstop. I love that song. And also, Megan Thee Stallion's voice is just so majestic, so beautiful. I love her. That's Mother. That's fucking Mother. That's good. I would have loved doing a bit about books, but like the disappointing part is like I didn't really read. I read like Yuri mangas, and that's about it. It's really disappointing because I used to be like an avid reader, but like that's the most that you'll get out of me. Like, I didn't read books. Again, the most that I read was fan fictions. If I had to rank fan fictions, if I could just do that, I would. But you guys would be scared, and I don't want to do that. Top 5 TV shows for this year. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I love seeing these horrible characters go through horrible shit together. It is just so funny. I don't think, like, for like a 17 season show, they're really going in strong. They're going strong. you know? And they even have a crossover with Abbott Elementary soon, and I am so excited for that. I really want to see how the characters would just interact. I didn't even know that the gang is allowed within like a school zone. So I want to see how that works out. Yeah, I was on that Mac and Dennis cocaine for a little bit, but I've calmed down a little bit, and hopefully we get to see them make out. Speaking of two gays making out, what we do in the shadows. It just ended. I have a lot, of thoughts. A lot. I will just say that. But that is literally one of my favorite shows ever. It is so good. It is so funny. The characters are so interesting. It's just, I've never watched a show like that before with such interesting characters. And I love them. I fucking love them. Again, another set of horrible people. But, you know, you love to hate them. You love to hate them. And yes, I was on that Nandermo grind. Stop with the yaoi shit. Everybody, I'm saying right now, get off the yaoi cocaine and let's start to revolutionize ourselves. Let's start like clearing our minds. I'm telling you guys, sometimes that yaoi shit is deadly, dangerous, and fucking I can't. It just pissed me the fuck off. It'll just piss me the fuck off. No, Nandermo, I still love you. Get behind me. It was truly Colin's season for the last season. He was so fucking funny. So, Mark, good job. From my toxic yaoi ship to my toxic Yuri shit. Killing Eve. Another ending. Another fucking ending that I despise, but I love the fucking show. I love the show. It's like, what do you want from me? What the fuck do you want from me? I just asked one thing. One thing. And that's for my gay bitches to get together. And you know what? If you haven't watched Killing Eve, which is like, girl, get on it. But I'm not gonna spoil what happened in the last episode. But it's such a good show that I can almost forgive what they did. So our flag means that it had me on a chokehold for a little bit. I will say that it did have me in a chokehold. Season 1 will remain the best. Season 2, but yes, season 1 so good. Season 2 is really good too. I just also didn't like the ending. But whatever, man. We're here. We're here. So I love Steed and Ed. I don't even think I have I do have a fifth fucking show, and it's The Bear. You know what? I will not speak my truth because I am actually afraid of other bear truthers out there. So I'm just gonna leave it at this. Carmi and Sid should have talked more, but Carmi's crashing the fuck out, but I understand that. I've been there. Well, if you're in the food industry, you would understand that too. Actually, I wasn't in the food industry that much, but I understand crashing the fuck out at your work, and I respect it. It's basically something that needs to be done, and something that happens quite often, actually, if you're not that sane. So, I love The Bear. It's in Chicago! Chicago! Represent. But, it's really fun. It's a fun show. It's funny. And my battery is gonna die, so that's it.